My name's Wendy and I'm the Administration Manager here at Autumn Aged Care. My role with newly hired workers is I introduce them to Autumn Aged Care as a company through the orientation process with our roster coordinator, the interview process and the onboarding process. The most important traits is reliability, training and education, and kindness and compassion. I thought they're so important because without the proper training, it puts our residents and our fellow staff at risk. Compassion, we are entering our residents' home, so it's so important that we always treat everyone with compassion and respect. And it's very important to be reliable as well because we need to have staff 24/7, and if we're short of staff, it puts pressure on our current staff that we have, but it also makes it very difficult for our residents if they're waiting a little bit longer than normal for care. When we talk about aged care being someone's home, I think we often forget this is someone's home. We are actually privileged to work here at Autumn Aged Care. So whether we are cleaning, whether we're in the kitchen or on the rosters, working in someone's home is something not to take for granted. If I'm sitting in my lounge room, I just don't want someone to open the door and walk in. I want someone to respect my privacy, knock on the door, and that's something that we pass across to our students that come and train here with us, but also our staff, remind them that we are privileged to work in someone's home, and particularly a home here like Autumn Aged Care. What do PCAs do on an average day? They make our residents feel secure and safe, whether it is just spending some one-on-one time. They start the day by getting everybody up and ready for the day, assist where needed, provide what someone needs. So not just go in and assume that everybody needs help with a shower, going in, saying good morning, asking the resident, what can I do to assist you today? Then they'll help them with breakfast and completing all their ADLs, and it just goes on and on as the day goes. We have a real mix of residents here at Sky Lodge. It can simply be that they have a physical disability or ailment that prevents them from getting themselves in the shower. They may just need help with staff in the transfer. So we pop them across onto the shower chair, pass them their face washer with their soap, and with our supervision, if needed, they can still take care of their personal care that they're able to do. They may not be able to reach up and wash their hair, and that's where our staff will then step in. And that's why that communication with the resident. But it's also identifying what Mrs. Smith or Mr. Peters isn't doing so well today, and he might normally be able to wash his hair, but because I know him and look after him on a lot of days, I'm identifying that he needs that little bit of extra care today. So can I offer to help you wash your hair today? Even though yesterday you could do it yourself, today's a bad day. And that's what our personal care staff do, is that they have a look and identify the needs of our resident every day. What advice would I give someone coming into aged care and training? Well, I suppose I go from my personal experience. I was a student. I started off training with someone from Neat Training who currently works at the moment, was my trainer, and I was a little bit overwhelmed at the start, and it would have been easy at that point to put my hands up and say, wow, this is a lot. But you know, perseverance, keep going. You learn something new every day and all of a sudden it becomes second nature. Just to be reminded to be thankful that it's an opportunity and a gift that we're given to look after this generation of our elders. Don't forget that these people that you're caring for, they're people's mums, they're people's fathers, grandmothers, friends, neighbours. Just always show that level of respect that you would show someone if you were visiting them in their home.